There she is.
Hi, what's up?
Kelsea Ballerini, how are you?
Man, I'm so good. Just having my mid-afternoon coffee, another little jolt for the day. How's it going with you?
It's okay. So far, so good. We're trying to worry about this hurricane maybe heading our way, hopefully. So we're on high alert.
Oh no, no.
Exactly.
Enough is enough.
Right? 2020. Welcome to 2020, I tell you. And I had a vacation plan this Thursday, and that's when this hurricane supposedly could be impacting Houston, Texas. So
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
it's all right. It is.
Ugh.
Well,
You look like you have a very cute dog in the background though.
yes, I'm hoping she doesn't bark. So
It's okay. Barks are welcome.
so welcome into our virtual studio 104. This is different. This is obviously 2020. So usually you'd be in our studio, but you're in your home in Nashville. Is that where you are right now?
Yeah. Like right looking over Broadway.
Oh, very nice. So we have a lot of your fans in this room as well. Some will be asking you questions later in this
Hey,
interview.
that
So
makes me so happy. I miss everyone so much. I can only see I have Zoom set up on my computer where I can only see who's talking, so I don't even know who's in here, but I'm so excited to see everyone.
there's a lot of people in here, so don't get nervous. Uh, First off, did you get that bat out of your place?
Oh my gosh. It was like the first 2 hours of the bat situation, like my belly hurt from laughing so much. And then we were just like, so do we just leave it? So we ended up just shutting the doors to the bedroom and sleeping on the couch. And then the next day he was gone, we think. So yeah, I hope, unless he's just like, chilling somewhere and we don't know about it. We'll see.
That was funny. I was following along when you were tweeting that, and that was pretty interesting.
Oh man, it was a much needed laugh for sure.
So you got a hit song with Halsey out right now called "The Other Girl." We'll get to that in a minute. All right.
Yes,
But first, welcome back to Houston. You did Rodeo Houston back in 2018, I
I
believe.
did. Yes. I mean,
Do
that's like such a bucket list show to play. I want to
you,
do it again.
do you remember that experience? And what was it like performing in front of what 70,000 people?
It's the biggest show I've ever played. I think it's like one of the biggest shows you can play. And I know that it's such an all genre event, but especially being a country artist doing it, there's just like this level of, I don't know, like nerves, because it's like the history and it's just special. And getting to play in a 360 feel like that, I never get to do. So just being surrounded by people that were just, vibing with the music, it was like super memorable. I want to do it again for sure.
Did you eat any like rodeo food? Did you have any food when you were here in Houston?
I am so bad. I eat so bad on the road, and like that kind of food's my favorite. I'm a corn dog girl. All day, every day. Corn dogs. That's it.
Do you put anything on the corn dog? Is there ketchup or mustard?
It depends. It depends on my mood. Sometimes no dip. If we do dip, probably just ketchup.
Okay, very
Yeah.
nice. Not bad. And congrats on your CMA Female Artist of the Year nomination.
Thanks. I get to do my performance this week. Actually, it's crazy. The ACMs are not live this year, obviously, and everything's just kind of different. So I'm excited to still be able to perform. To me, the award is getting like the 3 minutes on a show like that to be able to kind of show what I've been working on and what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm stoked to do that this week and just feel like I'm like doing something kind of semi-normal. But yeah, I'm
Uh,
excited about the nomination too, obviously.
are you performing a song? Can you
I
tell us?
am. I'm doing it. I'm doing a song called "Hole in the Bottle." It's like a country drinking song.
I get down with that.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're in Texas, you know.
Oh, we know here in Texas. So let's talk about the other girl, the single you got out with Halsey, doing really well. First, congrats on that.
Thank you.
And the when you were on Crossroads with Halsey, that aired back in March.
Yeah.
The chemistry between you two, is that where this all started, or have you known Halsey for a long time?
It's so crazy. So I've been a fan of Halsey for years and years, and I got to see her when she did her like last tour through Nashville like 2.5 years ago, and met her backstage, and we just clicked. Like it's just one of those things where like our energies were like, oh, you're a forever friend. So we just started hanging out, and when I was working on this project, I knew I wanted a collaboration. I never had a collaboration on either of my albums before. And I wanted to do a female collaboration because I think there needs to be more of those. And I loved the idea of having like a modern day The Boy Is Mine. And so, I when I played her like the first version of the demo, she like totally got it. And we're buddies. So it's like to be able to make music with someone that you respect, that you also enjoy spending time with, is just like the cherry on top. So it's been so much fun to see the song get a life.
I love Halsey. I got a chance to interview her right after Hurricane Harvey hit. This was like 4 years ago, and she pulled me aside and she was like, "Do you think my music is a healthy distraction? Like, do you think it helps people get over like certain tragedies?" And like to me, that thought process and what I was like, man, she's an incredible human being. Like to say that.
Yeah. She's really mindful and really kind. Yeah.
Just two kind people making a song together.
Yeah, and it's so funny because in real life, we're both really chill, but the song and like the personas and the characters in the song, we're just like these angsty, moody girls. And so, yeah, it's fun.
So Kelsea, you've been doing this for a very long time. You've had albums out. How's the journey been so far? Do you even get a chance to look back on what you've accomplished so far?
I've definitely had a lot of time to reflect this year, obviously, and it's kind of been healthy, like when things happen, they happen really fast in this world. And so I've always just been in the mindset of like, keep my head down and make the best music I can make and be the best artist I can be. And then like one day, like I'll be able to take the time to look up. And this year I've been able to look up, and it's really, it's crazy. It's hard to process it all. And part of me doesn't even like want to look back because I always want to look forward. But I've definitely had the time to be like, wow, I can't believe that we've crammed so many amazing things into the last 6 years. And it's definitely made me more grateful for sure.
So what do we have coming up, looking forward in the future? Are we continuing to write or perform? What do we got?
So many things. Like the first few months of this, I put out an album March 20th. And so I was kind of like, I'm just going to let that kind of find its way into the world. And then I started getting really creative again. And so we have a music video coming out next week. We have a project coming out really soon that I'm excited about, that is very soon. And then hopefully some more like award show stuff, like the ACM's coming up. So definitely some things to look forward to. It feels good to start getting back in the groove of something.
Right. Yeah. Finally, as this pandemic continues to go on, how have you been handling and what have you been doing? You just been chilling at home?
Just spiraling. No, I'm kidding. No, I've kind of learned to cook a little bit. Like, I'm not like great, but I'm decent now. And that was starting from like, negative. And I mean, I have a really wonderful small group of friends that, we felt safe hanging out with each other. Obviously, like having this much time with my husband, I've never had before. So that's been really great. I've just kind of had to learn how to chill, which is not normal for me. So it's been good.
Well, I've wondered this whole time, like, is it better to be in a relationship during this pandemic or be single? Because I have a lot of friends, like they've been fighting with their other person in the relationship, and like me being single, I just have my dog, so it's like I don't know if it's good or bad.
I mean, I think it just depends on who you're with. Like I've definitely heard both sides of the story from people in the artist world and out of it. And I think when you have this much time with someone, especially in a situation where things are heavy, like the world is scary, like you get true colors and you either fall more in love or you fall out of love, and that's all right either way.
Right. Very true. A couple more questions from me. We'll do rapid fire, and then we'll bring in your fans to ask you some questions.
Hey, okay.
Not too many. I only got a couple. So we're not gonna get crazy.
You get crazy. It's all right.
Get crazy. Almost. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock probably your time, Nashville, or is it 4?
It's 4.
Well, it's 5.
1 more hour till one time.
There you go. Anything that you're watching on Netflix, HBO?
There's a show called The Bold Type that I really like. And I also just started watching Unsolved Mysteries, I think it's called. Yeah. I'm obsessed with like murder. So anything like that, I am super into.
Favorite thing to drink at home?
I'm pretty boring. I'm either coffee, water, or wine.
What kind of wine?
What kind of wine?
I gotta be honest. I've been on a wine kick lately, so
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. I'm starting to learn this whole wine world.
What's your preference?
See, like I don't even know like like I either go white or red, and I love red with dinner. White, like it's poolside a drink.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Same. I'm right there with you. I'll bring wine when I come next time, and we'll have some wine.
Fantastic. I look forward to that. Pineapples on pizza. Yes or no?
Yes. It's unpopular, I know, but like Hawaiian pizza, I think is like what it's called. It's my favorite.
You're a crazy person.
I know. Cringe. I know.
Favorite Chick-fil-A sauce when you dip those nuggets?
Ooh, you know it's Chick-fil-A sauce.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You know you can buy it in a bottle, the Chick-fil-A sauce.
I just heard this. I think I need to try this as like a science experiment at home, but I'm pretty sure it's just honey mustard with barbecue.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
I need to try it. Maybe I'll try it.
If you're gonna, if we have a Halloween, are you gonna dress up as anything for Halloween?
You know what? My best friend is getting married on Halloween, so I will be dressed up as a bridesmaid.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Interesting day. When is it okay to put up holiday directions, like decorations? Like I put up my Christmas tree in November. Is that okay?
I'm about to just go ahead and put it up and pretend this year's over. So this year, anything goes. No, I'm kidding. I love Christmas. I like to like make it last as long as possible. So the day after Thanksgiving, decorations are up.
Last question for me. Who are you listening to right now?
Oh, I'm so bad at this. I've honestly been, because I've been writing a lot, when I'm in that space, I try not to listen as much. And so I kind of don't get on any like trends. I'm obsessed with Lauv. I always say it wrong.
I love him.
Yeah, he's rad. We've worked together and he's just like a different kind of brilliant. I'm obsessed with all of his stuff. So yeah.
Agree. All right, so that's it for me. I'm still going to stay here. We're still going to hang, but I think let's bring in some of your fans to ask some questions.
Yay, I'm so excited. Okay.
I believe we have Kayla Smith from Spring. There's Kayla. Hi, Kayla.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. How about you?
You look so cute. I like your necklace.
Oh, thank you. It's from Austin, Texas. The capital.
I love it.
So go ahead,
Thank you.
Kayla. What's your question?
All right. So what is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you while performing?
This is easy. I was opening for Keith Urban. I was in New Jersey at the arena there, and I didn't have time that day to get my nails done, and they look like they do right now. Don't look at them. I went to Walgreens, and I got press-on nails, and I like filed them down so I could play guitar, and mid-song, the fake press-on nail got stuck on the guitar string and flew out into the crowd like a guitar pick. And someone thought it was a guitar pick and they caught it. It was mortifying. I was so embarrassed. And then the whole rest of the show, I like had like these like long pretty nails and then just like one that was just, yeah, that was it.
Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing.
I've also tripped on stage a ton, but I've never fallen, knock on wood. Yeah. It'll happen for sure.
All right, Kayla, I think you got Target in the background, so we'll let you.
So.
Hi, guys.
Let's bring in Ruby from Cyprus. Ruby.
Oh.
Let's see here. Lee.
Hi.
I don't want to put your name. Introduce yourself. What's your name?
I'm Ruby.
Okay. Ruby. I got it. Ruby and Rose. Ask your question to Kelsea Ballerini. The floor is yours.
Oh, so first, what was like the biggest peak of like your career?
So far it would be headlining the last tour that I did, because like when I was little going to concerts, I always went to arena shows, and I'm like obsessed with like big stages and like cool production and like all that kind of stuff. And so that was my the last tour I did was an arena tour. So that whole run was like super special. And then I got inducted to the Grand Ole Opry last year, which is also the second highlight so far. Hopefully there's more to come. We'll see.
But thanks, Ruby. And let's bring in Laura.
Oh, there we go. Hi.
Hey.
Technical difficulties. Thanks for the excuse to, put on makeup.
Oh my gosh. Same. I feel like I'd just be a slob all the time if I didn't do Zoom. So it's a good accountability thing.
Right. My question was, I love Miss Me More. It's this awesome empowerment, self-realization song. Was there a story behind it or any tidbits that you could share?
Yeah, I dated. Is the truth. I think I went in this relationship, and it was when I was touring, so I was already really busy. And I was in this relationship where any extra like brain space or heart space that I had went to this person that didn't protect it for me. And so I gave way too much of myself and my heart and my time and my emotions and all of that. And then I got out of it, and I was unrecognizable to myself. Like I just didn't know where I went, because by nature, I value being independent. I value my alone time. I value being someone that I would call strong most of the time. And I lost all that, and so I had this moment of realization of like, man, as much as I think this breakup is going to be like a difficult season for me to get through, I am so much more excited about who I get to be after this, Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so happy you like that song. Thanks for saying that.
You have the floor to ask Kelsea Ballerini. We see you. Hi, Misty.
Hi, I miss you.
Kelsea, I miss you.
I haven't seen you in so long.
I know.
Oh my gosh, tell me everything.
Well, we don't have time for that.
You're right. That's a different too.
But my question is, I know quarantine has been tough on a lot of people, and I would like to know what's the most positive thing about your quarantine.
Oh, I started writing songs by myself again. That sounds like duh, but that's all I used to do. And then I started being like, well, I just want to get in the room with like Shane McAnally, or I just want to get in the room with Ryan Tedder because they're so much better than me, and they are. But like, I think I started maybe not trusting myself as much, and this has really caused me to just be like, oh wait, I can do this by myself. I started doing this by myself, and so it's taught me to kind of relearn to trust my gut on that, which has been really, really nice. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Have you been doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
You look beautiful.
Well,
I like
good
the
to
bracelet.
see you.
Yeah, it's
Thank
good to see you. Oh.
Love you.
Are we friends? Is that what that was?
We've met so many times.
Well, your fans are dedicated.
I love them all. I love everyone on here. I'm so excited.
And then Rachna from the Galleria, she gets the last question to ask.
Hi, Tyler. Hi, Kelsea.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing well. I got a little excuse to get out of a work meeting early, so I was happy to take it. It's a good.
That's what I'm here for.
Good. So I, like most everybody else, am loving the collabo with Halsey, and I was wondering if you could collaborate with any other artists out there. Who would you love to do another project with?
I am obsessed with collaborating. I really am. It's still really new to me. And I, like, on this album I just put out, Halsey's obviously a collaborator, and then Kenny Chesney's a collaborator. And I love, like, just the complete opposite ends that they cover. And so I love getting paired with people that, like, really push me and that are different than me. And so I love going out of genre, obviously. So I don't know, like, I'd love to collaborate with like someone in hip hop or rap, just because I think it'd be unexpected. And I haven't really heard that line blended with country really. So like Drake, if we're just gonna like shoot for the stars, Drake.
That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. Good luck with that.
Thanks. We'll see.
Tyler, make the connection. I don't know. Somebody work it out.
Yeah, we're just gonna put it out there.
Awesome. Thanks, Kelsea.
Yeah, good to see you.
Take care.
Okay, so she's a little shy right now because she's starstruck because like she's like a big fan of you, so I'm gonna ask her.
Okay.
But her birthday's coming up and it's on the 30th, so we're wondering if you could do a birthday shout out.
Do you want me to sing it? Do you want to sing it, everyone together? It's Rose, right?
Yeah,
Rose?
it's Rose.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rose. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy early birthday. Mine's coming up too. Are you a Virgo? I don't even know what that means. I don't know why I asked that. I hate that I just asked that. I sounded hippie. I don't know what I'm talking about. Cancel me.
Never.
Bye, guys.
You should now re-record the happy birthday song and make it your next single.
Okay, I'll do it. I'm just going to rip the audio from the Zoom, actually.
There you go. I got word. We have a couple more questions. Are you okay with that? A couple
Of
more?
course.
Okay. I think we're going to bring back in Laura. She has another question.
Like kind of still along the lines of that self-realization, what's your song in the car that you're just like, crank it up, scream at the top of your lungs? Because Miss Me More is mine.
Honestly, it's kind of a deep cut, but it's an Alicia Keys song called Brand New Me. If you need to feel all your feelings, listen to it. Also, Ellie Goulding just put out an incredible record, and there's a song on there called Power that makes you like wanna like just run, but like minus the running, you know?
Okay.
Those are my two right now.
Awesome.
Thank you, Laura. I still want to marry Ellie, but I think she's taken now. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dream girl.
Is it? Okay. I get it. She's amazing.
Yeah, I got a chance to meet her, and I don't get starstruck a lot because I do a lot of these, but I was like, wow, you're stunning, and that's all.
It's good to get starstruck every once in a while. I get starstruck all the time.
By who? Who you been starstruck by?
Who am I not starstruck by? I'm still not even used to being around country people, and I'm around country people more than obviously anyone else. Like, it's never going to be casual for me to walk in a room with like Shania Twain. That's never going to be normal, and I never want it to be, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We got one more. Kayla is the last one. Kayla from Spring. We're going to bring Kayla back in.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Okay, so my next question is, who inspires you the most in the music world and why?
It's a great question. I have thought about it a lot, and I've boiled it down to 4 people, and they're all completely different, and they're all for different reasons. But when you listen to any of my music now, you'll hear all 4 of them. Like, you'll hear why they're my favorites. And it's Brittany. She was my first concert. We love her. Shania, Kelly Clarkson, and Taylor Swift. Those are the 4 women that I feel like I just studied growing up as a fan, and then becoming like a young woman in the music industry, I could just look up to them in so many different ways. And so I feel like I've drawn the most from them. Yeah.
I can totally see that.
Yeah. When you listen, you're like, I get it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the question.
Thank you, Kayla. Well, Kelsey, welcome to our very first virtual Studio 104. You're our very first that we've done here in 2020.
Brad, thanks for having me.
Oh, this has been fun. I think my boss is watching. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how good did I do on this?
10 out of 10.
Boom. Raise.
And I'm bringing wine to Houston next time.
That's right. We're all drinking wine. Hopefully, they don't tell us, but you can tell us if you're going to be on the Rodeo Houston lineup for 2021. I mean, if you want to, that's fine. If you want,
not that I know of, but I'll make some calls.
Make some calls. We want to see.
I'll make some calls.
Absolutely. Kelsea Ballerini, you're fantastic. Love what you do. Appreciate you hanging out with us today.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks to everyone on here. Stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you in real life soon.
Yes, very nice. Kelsea Ballerini, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for everybody attending our Studio 104. We appreciate you. Everybody have a great rest of your day and be safe.
Bye, y'all.